What's going on?
Mentees live. I love our new
Yes,
theme music.
yes, period. Oh my goodness. Okay, we gotta bring our girls on. Y'all, happy Sunday.
Happy
Happy
Sunday, everybody, and welcome to Vanities Live.
welcome to Vanities Live. And it is a very special Sunday, very special Vanities Live today. We have several very special guests today.
Yes, we do.
And we are excited for everybody to be on our live today.
Yes,
I
we
know
are.
I'm extremely excited. Before we get into everything, um, why don't we introduce ourselves?
I'm gonna let you go first today.
Okay. My name is Ray. I go by Ray Dion professionally. I am a Texas girl, period, inside and out. They tell me they can't hear my accent in LA, but that's fine. And but I am in local 484 in Texas and local 706 in LA. I'm here in LA finishing up a fantastic show that my girl Sharice brought me on to with this dope team here in LA. And, God is good all the time, and all the time, God is good. I've been able and blessed to work on some incredible shows with some dynamic professionals like Sharice and future professionals well, professionals like the people we're going to have on the show today that are about to bust some heads in this TV and film industry.
That's
Okay.
right.
Um, and you know what? It's just been a blessing to be around such talented people and individuals. And I can't wait for y'all to see who we have today. So, Sharice, I'm gonna let you have it, sis.
All right. My name is Sharice Slate. I am hailing from the Big D, Detroit, Michigan. I am also in local 484 out of Texas, as well as local 706 out of LA. And I've been, started as a hairstylist, salon owner, platform artist, and started working on in TV and film, which has always been my dream. And I am currently working on a show with Ray and some amazing hair and makeup artists. I'm also a hairstylist as well as a makeup artist. And I've been living my dream. And I like to share that with people because you can reach for something and want to do something and just know that it's possible for you. If you want it bad enough and you're willing to put in the work and willing to invest in myself, as I tell my mentees, if you invest in your career, it will pay you back. And so this is something I've been doing my whole life, and I still do it to this very day. Every week, when I get my check, I always invest into my career. And as you continue to do that and you pour into yourself, it will pay you back. And so I've had an opportunity to work on some amazing shows, and I still pinch myself and I thank God for all the blessings that He's bestowed upon me. I've had a chance to work with several artists as a personal and travel around the world, and I'm just so grateful for what He has done for me. And so, in doing that, I've had a chance to share some of my experiences. And sometimes I didn't have a mentor and I had to learn the hard way. And so I said to myself, I don't want other people to have to take the long road.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to share what I've learned along the way with some other people so they don't have to take all these long steps. And so me and Ray both have mentoring programs, and we decided to bring some of our mentees on our show today. So we are doing what we call a Mentee Sunday.
Mentee Sunday. I'm lit about it.
So before we get into that,
So,
we're going to do what we always do and throw a trivia question at you guys. So
it's
Ray, do
trivia
what you do, girl.
time. Okay.
You
I
gonna give them
think
our drum
I can
roll?
put it on here. Here is our trivia question. Okay. Okay. Our trivia question. Which famous filmmaker credited their breakthrough to having a mentor? Is it A, Quentin Tarantino? Is it B, Steven Spielberg? C, Martin Scorsese? Or D, Ava DuVernay? The question is, which famous filmmaker credited their breakthrough to having a mentor? Is it A, Quentin Tarantino, B. Steven Spielberg, C. Martin Scorsese, or D. Ava DuVernay. All right, y'all figure this out.
Come on, get with it, you
Figure this
guys.
out. Give
Put
y'all a
on
little
your
bit of
thinking hat, not
give
your
y'all a little bit of
Google hat.
thinking music. A little thinking music. I don't know if that's the right music or not, but dude, I
But
don't
it'll
know. Does
work,
it help
okay?
y'all think?
Come on, jump in those comments with your answers. I know y'all
And you can
know.
jump in the comments. By the way, share this live with all your friends. If you are on our live and you want to pop into the comments, feel free. Happy Sunday to
Happy
everybody that's
Sunday.
joining us from Instagram, everybody joining us from Facebook, everybody joining us from YouTube. Y'all, we try streaming in this thing, okay? God been blessing us, man, and we really happy about it. So while y'all thinking of those answers,
Yeah. And happy
and as y'all think of
Memorial
those
Day.
answers, oh yes, happy Memorial Day. And we'll be bringing in our guests very soon.
Yeah, not one, not two, but a number of
There is a number of amazing guests.
amazing women that we have in our mentoring program. All of them are great. They are putting in the work. They are contacting us. They are doing their thing, I must add. So we are so proud of
Absolutely.
each and every one of you guys for staying connected, because one thing that we always talk about is if you want it, you have to be hungry. You have to be willing to
Absolutely.
put in the work in order to get the results that you want. So thank you guys for being so diligent for your own career and your own path, and you will always see the results from what you're willing to put in. So if you don't put
Mm-hmm.
nothing in, don't expect to get nothing out.
You won't get nothing out. Let's
You
just bet
will
on
not.
that. Okay,
Right.
so what's the answer?
What's
Should
the
we
answer?
should we have our mentees come in and tell us what they think the answer is?
They was like, I don't know if we should
it's
put them
giving
on a
it's
spot
giving
like
no.
that.
It's giving no. They're like, hold on, not yet.
So the answer
That's
is
okay.
another amazing, strong woman. That is Ava DuVernay. She was
Period. Come
actually on
on,
set.
sister.
Yeah. So I was like, okay, girl. She's doing her thing. She is simply awesome. That's a woman that I'm extremely proud of and hope to work with her one day. So
Me too.
big
Me
ups to
too.
Ava. And you know what?
Thank you
Having
guys again for supporting us and supporting us and subscribing. And if you guys want to catch any of the lives that you've missed, go to YouTube and subscribe to us on YouTube. Follow us on Instagram and on Facebook, just so y'all can stay linked in and locked in with us.
Yes, and tell your friends, make sure you share what we're doing because we have more heat, more fire, and more amazing people that will be coming to Vantage Live. And when I tell you we have some amazing people coming, we've had some fire, but we got more fire and more heat coming for you guys. So just stay tuned. And also, if you know of some amazing people that you would like to see come on Vantage Live, jump in our DMs and let us know, and we'll see if we can get them on here for you guys. So, do you
All
think it's
right.
time?
I think it's time. We're going to start bringing our mentees in and just give everybody a chance to hop in, introduce themselves, and let's go. Y'all ready?
Let's go.
Hello.
Hey,
Hi. Hi,
Hi. What's
Elaine.
going down?
hi,
What's going
Jessica.
on, y'all?
Hey, Kiki. Hey, bring them in,
Mhm.
bring them in, bring it in. Come on in,
Yes.
ladies.
Hey,
Hey, Kat.
Queen.
Everybody is up in
We got a
here.
house
Hey, y'all.
full today. We bringing the heat. Come
Okay.
on in. Hey,
Hey.
Kelly. We got a screen
What's
full. Drop them like it's hot.
yes. I'm
We
so
got
happy everybody is here today.
yes.
All right. Happy to be here.
We are so proud of you all for doing your thing. Ray, you want to drop the first question? How about let's
Well, I
introduce
think
you first?
before we drop some questions, how about everybody go around and introduce yourselves? We could start with Miss Elaine.
Hello. I'm Elaine Collins. Oh, I'm a hairstylist, makeup artist, barber. I've been licensed hairstylist since 2000, and I met Sharice along the way, and she's been my friend ever since. And it took me a while, but I finally got in and started doing my thing, listening to her, following her guidelines, and my life has been amazing. There's nothing else I can say.
Oh.
Yes,
That's
she's
awesome.
good.
And how
She's
about you,
amazing.
Jessica?
Hey everybody, my name is Jessica. I'm from Dallas, Texas, and my mentor is Ray. I did get the meeting Sharice as well. Um, licensed in 2009. Is I do a lot of this. I do a lot. Yeah, I'm just helping the journey. This is something that I wanted to do for a long time.
Awesome. I'm happy to have you.
Okay, Kelly.
Hello, my name is Kelly Jackson. I go by Kels. I've been in the industry about 25. This is my 26th year. Started doing, backstage or like personal stuff probably like about 8 or 9 years ago and fell in love with it. COVID happened and I kind of got back to doing hair in the salon. But then, I ran across Sharice, kind of the beginning of when I was doing that. And she just was like something that always like would ring back in my head. So when she had the episode, I think probably back last year, and I just actually happened to tone in it, and I was like, oh my gosh, got to see Ray, and even just listening to everybody's stories and everything, and I just like, I really want to get back to doing this. So I just started doing the mentorship with Sharice, and she's been very helpful, and Ray's been helpful as well. So actually, everybody's been really helpful, and it's just something I've always wanted to do. I enjoyed doing it when I was doing it, and want to get kind of back to it. So, thank you.
You are welcome. Okay, come on, Kat.
Hey y'all, my name is Catherine. I go by Kat. I'm from Dallas, Texas. I am a makeup artist specifically. I'm getting into hair a little bit here and there, but mainly makeup. Miss Sharice is actually my mentor. I met her about, it's been a year already. A year of fun with Miss Sharice. I mainly do. I'm right now concentrating. I'm not taking clients, regular clients right now, but I'm concentrating on, particularly TV, film, more corporate, commercial type of work. And yeah.
Okay,
Awesome.
all right, Princess. Can you hear me, Princess?
Yes, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Hello, my name is Princess. I am the founder of Zara Bellato Artistry. Um, Sharice is my mentor. I've been in the industry for about 7 years. I do everything from media photo shoots, all, TV and film, everything. But it is still very important that I have a mentor, no matter how many years I've already put in. Because I definitely haven't put in 20 plus years. So it's always good to have a mentor who knows what's going on in the industry. But yeah, I do hair and makeup, and I love both of them. I love both of them.
Okay, Miss Kiki.
Hi, everybody. So I am Miss Kiki. I consider myself an artist. Um, I got acquainted with Miss Sharice through a hair friend because I do a lot of hair shows. So I'm a platform artist. I love what I do. I've been doing it for over 15 years,
Come
probably
on, 15.
more. My clients been reminding me about it, so it be crazy when they tell me the stories about how we met. But I'm just excited to be here. I'm open minded. I'm open book, ready to work and venture out into new things. I was blessed to recently do. I'm sorry, I'm from Detroit, Michigan. Let me throw that out there. Um, I was blessed to do the be a part of the NFL draft weekend, and I was a part of the Event 24 fashion show hosted by Muse by Monet. So I do a lot of work with indie fashion. I've been blessed to do that. I do hair, but I dabble into makeup a little bit just for self right now. And then like when I have to do my hair shows or if I have to do my models' makeups or something for like magazine shoots and stuff like that. But I'm looking to get into TV, film, editorial, really whatever God has for me. And I'm just blessed to be here.
All right now.
Well,
Oh,
thank you all for introducing yourselves and just taking time out of your day to come join us today. Really happy to have y'all. Know it's Memorial Weekend and there's plenty other things you can do, plenty other places you can be. So thank y'all for being here with us today.
so now we're gonna throw some question at you guys, and we'll
Okay,
ask you.
so I think it's like a little kickback when
Yeah.
everybody's mics are unmuted. So we want to ask like a person, or are we going to ask a general question? Or you want
How
to just
about we
throw it
have
out
them
the front?
mute everybody's mic, and we'll just unmute them one at a time, so it's
Okay,
not
so
so much.
everybody's muted right now. Okay.
Okay, great. So, I'll ask Elaine first, and then we'll ask them all, and then they can unmute one at a time.
Okay.
How has having a mentor helped you in your quest for being in TV and film? I'll start with you, Elaine.
Okay, having you as my mentor has really helped and prepared me for the industry. You know, like you said, we have the tools that we need to refer to your onset etiquette, your what you need in your kit, you know, how to dress, who to address and not to address, you know, when you're on set, and just basically having the classes that she teaches to us, like different things that we might have to do when you're either in the trailer or you're in the background. There are certain things that you have to do to the person's hair, how to do that. So that is very important. Her being a mentor and having me as a mentee. I know sometimes I might be a little old school or something like that, but I have to know I can't just act like I know what I'm doing when I don't. So having a mentor is very important.
You, Jessica.
Okay, so me having Ray as a mentor, it's been it's been really good, but it's been kind of like challenging. Not her being my mentor, but everything has just been challenging because there's so much that I didn't know. So I'm just glad that she's my mentor and she's just putting me on game with everything. I think the biggest thing that I took in little consideration is always be ready. When she said always be ready, like for real. Like it's time to go right now, like in an hour, like you gotta go. So she's been preparing me for that. And then I really feel like if I have any questions, I can come to her. I feel like if somebody called me today, I go on set and I don't know what I'm doing, I know that she's going to have my back. And just to have somebody in your corner when you're doing something like this and you're just, you're already stepping out on faith and then you have that person that you can call on. So I really love that. And then she gives us her number. I have total access to her. Even if she don't hit me back right away, she'll hit me back whenever. So I really appreciate that. Thank you for having me as a mentee. We can't hear nothing you saying.
Oh, whoops, I'm muted. I'm like, whoops. No, I said thank you for being my mentee and trusting me.
Yes, I do.
That's a big thing for all of y'all to trust us, with the next steps in your career. And just knowing that Sharice and I, we know that what we have been through and dealt with, and we only want the best for everybody, Like Sharice always says, if you hungry, okay, she don't say this, but it's something like this. But if you hungry, you gonna eat.
Right. I said that too.
It's food at this table, honey. What do you normally say, Cherie? Something like that.
I mean, if you're gonna come to the table, you want to make sure you bring some food so you can eat. I said something. I'm not even
Something
saying it
like
right.
that. Everybody at the table eating. That's all we
Only
need.
hungry people eat. You know, you're gonna have
That
to bring
part.
some food to the table. And if
That
you want
part.
something, you have to go after it with a
Yeah. Yeah.
vengeance. Only hungry people eat. You have to
Mm-hmm.
be really hungry if you want something, and you can't expect nothing if you're not willing to put something in it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
many people, and I have two mentoring groups. I have one that's a free group, and then I have one that's a paid group. And no disrespect to anybody, but I notice sometimes people think that free, nothing is absolutely free.
Yeah.
Just know that. You got to put something into it to get something out of it. But you can't
Mm-hmm.
expect when someone says there's an offer here and you only want to show up just for the offer. You got to
Mm-hmm.
show up and put some work into something
Mm-hmm.
because nothing happens without you doing anything.
Yeah.
You got to put
Yeah.
some work into it. Don't just show up on the game day. If it's a football game going on and you haven't practiced, don't think you're going to put in a good performance. It just doesn't
Mm-hmm.
work that way.
Right. Right.
So why do you expect that someone's going to say, "Oh, I want you," and you expect that you're going to give a great performance at the end of the day, and you've done nothing in advance to prove
To
to
prepare.
someone that you're worthy of giving a great performance? Why should they pick you?
And Instagram pictures just aren't enough. It's just not enough. People need to know who you are inside and out. People need to see your work ethic. People need to know who you're connected to because that also speaks volumes, especially in this industry, who you're connected to, who you work with, the people that you're around, the company that you keep. It is all interconnected. So when Jessica said be ready, it's not just have your skills ready, it's have your bag ready, have your mind ready, have your clothes laid out the night before, take
Right.
your shower the night before, like ready to wake up in the morning and hit it. Yeah. Okay, it's Kel's turn, right?
Okay,
I'm sorry.
Kim.
We done took the mic from
Kelly.
you. Sorry.
It's okay. No, so honestly, the mentor program just for me has put a lot of things in perspective because I kind of was doing a lot of things just fly by night and just was just happy to be in the presence of things and not really understanding the business aspect of it. So her program and just the back office information is crazy. Like it doesn't matter. It's almost like a Rolodex. You could just go through there, type, put it, think about what you need. If it's a resume, if it's what this word means or whatever, it's just the information is there. And so for someone like me who kind of ADHD with a lot of informational stuff, but like when it comes to the physical, the hands-on, the taking care of, I have that so down. But that things that put things in perspective, I have a problem with really toning into. So for someone like me, it gives me the opportunity to be able to do that, do those things that I wouldn't know where to start at, and even things that I wouldn't even think that I needed. You know what I'm saying? It's there.
Mm-hmm.
So I definitely appreciate that part. And she's just like Ray, and I think this probably just their brand to be available for their mentees because this was the point of the mentorship. So I appreciate that as well and respect and understand everybody works and everybody's, got to do what they have to do. But at the end of the day, they said they're going to get back. They definitely get back and give you way over information that maybe you didn't ask for. So it's a great space as well as to talk to people who've maybe done things that you've done before or maybe want to do before that is actually showing that they're doing it. And then they give you, they give you the keys, and I appreciate that, especially being old in the industry, an older lady, having women who are willing to not gatekeep is major, especially in something that um, I think is strongly needing us. And sitting up watching TV shows back in the day and wondering why this person's hair looks like this, and not really understanding that it really is not their fault. We just weren't in that industry to be able to service people who look like us. And I think that it's so important to be put in those positions where we can make people who look like us represent us in fully. So I just appreciate the opportunity and appreciate the information that I definitely probably could not Google. So thank you so very much.
And if you're watching this live right now, if you have any questions for any of us, make sure you drop them in the comments. So, who have we not gotten around to?
Cat's next.
Okay. Kat, you want to chime in?
Oh, I thought it was muted still. Sorry. Okay, so for me, this mentorship program has been everything to me, honestly. It's helped me find
We lost the.
We can't hear you,
individuals
Kat.
that are, is it messing up?
There you go now. We can hear you.
Yeah.
Dang, you didn't. Hey. Is it messing up still?
No, we can hear you.
Okay, I'll just restart. Okay, perfect. But I was saying that the mentorship program has been like a lot to me. It's helped me from career opportunities to my mental. I think being in a setting with a community of women or just people that are like-minded and that are shooting for what you're shooting for and your goals are alike, I think there's so many wonderful things that can happen from every day, like from motivation to like actually having the resources, being able to pick up the phone and call my mentor and say like how what was her name, Jessica, was saying like how you can pick up the phone and call your mentor and say like, hey, I really don't know what to do, like what's your advice. Like it's so refreshing to have an experienced professional's take on a situation or a project or anything within the industry, because I'm not gonna lie, I I used to think I knew so much. And then when I met Miss Sharice and I really started, paying attention to the information and the resources that were given, I was like, oh wow, I really don't know anything about this industry, about, a lot of the industries that I want to explore. Like Vanities Live itself has been a mentorship as well too, because even finding like other mentors like from Vanities Live, just to listen and hear their stories, it's so impactful. And I think it's really important for me because I know I have to be around, I got to be hearing positive things. I got to be hearing things within my my industry. I want to learn. I see Mrs. Sharice is literally a sponge. Like as long as she's been in this industry, she is a sponge still, and I think that is so amazing. But it's actually kind of funny and cute because she really gets excited when she still goes on set at this point in her career. I love that. Like I love how she kind of just is so willing to give, because a lot of that in our industry we don't always aren't able to kind of get information as easily. So this mentorship program for me has been everything I needed.
I'm glad you brought up a point, Kat, and I think that was one thing that was very important to me and Ray is that Vanities Live is like a mentoring program for everyone, including us. We get on Vanities Live and we are mentored by the guests who come on this show. It is such a blessing, and we're so passionate about it because we have so many amazing people that come on our show, and one of our purposes is to give them their flowers, but they share such pertinent information that is so helpful to any and everyone who gets on our live. We are so passionate about having them on and having you guys tune in every Sunday so that you can take advantage and become a sponge to all the information that they share. They may give you one tip that can change so many things for you and for us too. Some of the things that are being shared, we're like, ooh, I'm going to go to set and I'm going to use that tip and I'm going to do this, and it's a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
So this platform opens up so many doors and so many opportunities for so many people if you take advantage of it. So thank you for
If
bringing
you
that
take
point.
advantage of it, absolutely. It's the take advantage of it part for me, because
Yes.
somebody can, what they say, you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. And some people can give you all kind of information until you're ready to accept it and apply it yourself. It's just gonna be in one ear out the other, And I think that's one really good thing that Sharice and I both do. Like Kelly was saying that we oh, I think we lost Kat. But that with both of our programs, there's information that you can go back and refer to. Um, And if you forget something or somebody says something on set, you go back to that module that tells you about the terms. Like, okay, oh, there's that term. Okay, so that's what that means. Not to say that you can't contact us and ask us, right then and there what something may mean, but you have both options available. You have
Mhm.
several resources available. So Sharice and I aren't available to speak with. You got other mentees in the group that you can chime in with. Hey, somebody, y'all remember when she said, da, 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 what does this mean? Somebody else. So it's all a big conglomeration of just connections. You
Mhm.
connect here and there and there. Even just being on this stage right now, we're all connected. You know what I'm saying? So it's just little things like that I'm a person that believes in connections and you know small degrees of separation. Just with most of us being in the Dallas Fort Worth area alone, and being in the same industry and being able to reach out and do different things and the same things at the same time. I don't know. I feel like it's just good to be able to have people that we can just rub shoulders with, and they're helping us and we're helping them. Like y'all help us too. We get just as many opportunities and connections from our mentees as our mentees get from us. So we're grateful for y'all.
And this business, as big as it is, it's very small, and it really is all about connections. You make one connection on one film, and that can open up many, many doors for you. Sometimes all it
Mhm.
takes is for you to get into that one door. And
Mhm.
I always tell people, be an ear, especially on your first job, and really most jobs. Be an ear and not a voice. Go
Mhm.
there, sit down, and just pay attention and listen. Don't go there trying to be seen. Being seen may get you not asked back. Go there and just try to learn the business. Pay attention, watch this business is all about the details. It really is. It's the details of learning the job. It's the details about making great connections. It's the details about learning how to govern yourself, about the
Mhm.
etiquette of what to do and what
Mhm.
not to do. Just be an ear and not a voice. If you don't learn or hear or take in anything else I say, get that part and it'll open up so many doors for
Yes,
you guys and
absolutely.
the people who are tuning in. That will
Mhm.
make a world of difference for you. So take that in, eat that, chew on it for a while, and you will be surprised
Let
at
it let it sit right there in your
it sit
gums.
right there and marinate.
Yeah, like
But
the
it'll
tobacco
make a
do right
world
now.
of difference in your career because you'll pick up on a lot of things. I remember I
Mhm.
went to a writer's class, and she said it's the small things. If you get real small, you can get real big. And so just get real small and watch how big you get in the big scheme of things.
Mhm.
The details will
We
make the
gotta
difference
let
in life.
we gotta let Princess and Miss Kiki answer the question as well. So
Okay.
let's move on to Princess.
All right. Hello. Okay, so the mentorship for me has been amazing. Um, like I said earlier, I've been in the industry for 7 years, but I still do not know everything. I still feel like I'm scratching the surface, to be honest.
Mhm.
Um, Having the mentorship is almost like having a GPS and the cheat codes, you know,
Mhm.
but it's not giving you the answer. You have to apply yourself as well. They give us the roadmap and the cheat codes, basically, an easier, faster way to get there. But if we don't apply ourselves, which they also help us with our posture whenever we're on set and when we're around other people and things like, which is very important. Um, like Sheree said, the industry is small. I run into rooms with the same people all the time. And I'm
Mhm.
always thinking, like, what if I was just acting a certain way or said something to the wrong person and that just ruined my whole career, you
Mhm.
Mhm.
know? So, in which it happens. But having the mentorship helps groom your posture when you're put in those situations and placed in those rooms as well. So I will always want to be a mentee especially if I'm wanting to grow in this career. It's so important. It's so important. It's like having a
Yeah.
textbook, a human textbook, you
Mm-hmm.
know? So yeah, I love it, and I'm thankful for you, ladies. I appreciate the time that y'all give because it's not a lot. You don't see it often where people are willing to share information and just help you get to the next level. Because one thing Sharice has said to me is, "What God has for me, and He will not give
Mm-hmm.
that to anybody else." And that's a hard
Mm-hmm.
pill for us to swallow sometimes because we think if we say something, someone else might get the opportunity. No, that's not how God works.
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm
No,
saying?
it
Mm-hmm.
isn't.
Our will
Mm-hmm.
be done the way it's supposed to be done.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Yeah.
and I thank you. You helped me when you told me that. You helped me with, ladies that ask me for help and things like that, because we get like that. We get like that. But what's for me is for me. What's for you is for you, and no blessing will ever be taken. So that's the beauty of having you as a mentor, because you are willing to go above and beyond and share with us, tips and tricks and all the above. So I thank y'all, and I thank y'all for putting together
That's
Vanity's Live
beautiful.
as well.
That's
Thank you
beautiful.
so much. Yeah. Yeah, I
And
truly
real quick before Miss Kiki hops on, hello to everybody on Instagram. It doesn't allow us to jump in the comments. I don't know because of the way that we're doing the streaming thing. But hey, Miss Vonda. She says, "Hey, ladies, I want to
believe.
join." She says she wants to join.
We
So
love Vonda.
we love Vonda. Let me
She
see if I
has
can
been a
send
mentor
her
all by
the.
herself. Just know this, you don't ever get to a place where you should not need a mentor. She has been such a mentor. I've learned so much from her. This is a woman that I will always give her flowers. I
Hmm.
mean, every day she has been a
Every
guide.
day.
Her knowledge and her posture, her attitude. Um, I can't say enough about her and how much I admire her as a person, um, and how she carries herself and how she leads. She has been an amazing leader and an amazing mentor. Um, just a stellar person, a stellar woman, and a stellar leader. Um, I can't give her enough flowers. I really can't. She's just been awesome.
I
Truly
just sent her the link. I don't know if she was saying she
awesome.
wanted to join the live or but I
Come
just
on
sent
in,
her the
Vonda.
link. Come on in, Miss Vonda.
Come on in. We would welcome you with open arms.
And she said, "Love you, ladies. We love you too, Miss Vonda."
We really love you. We sure do. I mean, it's so important to have a mentor to go to the next level in your life, in any area of your life. A mentor will get you there so much quicker. She,
Hmm.
you know, I think in every area of your life, you should have a mentor. And I have many mentors in my spiritual walk, in my physical walk, in my career, my financial areas. I have mentors in all those different areas. If you think you know it all, shame on you. I'm not arrogant enough to believe that I know everything. And I hope you guys take on that attitude to have someone help you to grow in all areas of your life. It will bless you. It will save you so much time, energy, and money. So I hope everyone
So
who's listening decide to choose to get a mentor. It will help you become a better person in every area of your life.
absolutely, Miss Kiki, why don't you? I'm sorry. I know we
Hello.
been cutting in, but why don't you answer the question, Mama?
No, you guys are absolutely fine. As mentioned, I'm blessed to be able to be a part of this. I want to give y'all flowers on y'all sisterhood. Like, I be scrolling on Instagram and then I see you posting, then I see Miss Sharice posting, and y'all, Miss Sharice is my mentor. But she ain't said nothing about it yet. But I think she was my guardian angel too for my last hair show last year. Because I wasn't even gonna do the hair show. And then after the hair show, I was blessed. I came in third place. And because
Kudos to you.
Oh yes.
I worked
Congrats.
hard, y'all. Whoever, I don't know who did it, but somebody said, "Here, take this money, add this to your plans." And I was like, you know what? This ain't nothing but God. It's time to show up and show out. So after that, that's when me and Miss Sharice got introduced via the telephone. And she told me about the mentor program. And listen, y'all, when I tell y'all I took my last and I invested, and it's just every Sunday. I done missed about three. Don't hold it against me. In the words of my sister, I be walking and chewing bubble gum. But when I tell you, whenever I can tune in, I be telling my daughter, go charge my phone. Vanity's live coming
Oh,
out. But just just all the people y'all done brought on, the information is just so crazy. And then I even got my husband and my daughter in tune with what's going on. So remember how you gave us, I think it was the first Zoom live you did, and you
mm-hmm.
was talking about the wigs and how they not supposed to look. So now when we be sitting watching movies and TV, my husband be like, "What about her hair? Yeah, that don't look good." He be moving around the
Oh man.
world. And he be like, "Oh, because of you, I'm looking at people's hair."
Talking about it's not matching continuity and
Oh
stuff.
my
We be
goodness.
like, you
It be
paying
so funny. But I'm blessed to be a part of it, and I'm excited about what's to come because I don't know what's to come. And just like Miss Princess said, what's for you gonna always be for you. And that's the
attention.
thing that I love about Miss Sharice, because I promise y'all it's crazy. The same quotes that you quote, those are my quotes. Those are the things that's been keeping me pushing. Y'all keep me
Mm-hmm.
motivated. I consider you and Miss Ray, when, like I said, NFL draft weekend, indie fashion, anything that I'm about to step out in the public eye and do. And I was blessed to get my own suite as well, recently in like the end of January. It might have been the end of February. But I stepped out on faith with that too. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking like,
Mm-hmm.
okay, Miss Sharice or Miss Ray or whomever call and be like, "Hey, Kiki, can you do such and such?" They need a nice space to come to. So I stepped out on faith and I grabbed my own studio, and I'm just ready to work.
Well, it's coming soon. Just hold on. We got
Oh,
plans
I
for
got
you.
plenty of patience, plenty of
And you're going
patience.
to do very well. You have the fire that's going to take you to the next level. Just know that God has some amazing things planned for you. And I always tell you, be prepared for the opportunity that you don't have, because it's going to come when you least expect it. But when you're ready, it will meet you at a destiny point
Mm-hmm.
that's going to blow your mind.
I believe that
Always
Yes.
prepare for
wholeheartedly.
the thing that you want, and it will meet
Yeah.
you right here. I always tell
Yes,
people, if you're not ready, don't think it's going to knock on your door and say, "Hey," but if you're ready for it when it comes, you can walk right through that door.
Yes.
I've never had an opportunity that I wasn't ready for that didn't come there for me. It always happened. I'll get my bags ready, and I'll say, "I want this." And I'll
Mm-hmm.
start preparing for that thing. And lo and
exactly.
behold, God will have that thing come to me. And I'm like,
Yeah.
won't he do it?
Amen.
We have
You
a we
just
have
start
a
packing your
we have
bags
a
for the
special
thing that
guest that
you
I
want.
want to add to the stage. We got a special guest I want to add to the stage,
Come on,
y'all.
bring our guest in.
Hi.
Hey, Rhonda!
Oh,
Listen,
we love you.
I'm gonna unmute everybody so everybody can
Because you
can,
know
can
she has
speak.
so much to say. She always has something special to say. We love you,
well,
Rhonda.
Looking at her
hello,
resume, she's done a
ladies.
lot of really dope things.
What I
Mute
Hey,
want
your
to
Rhonda.
music if you
say,
have music. Mute your music.
somebody got music.
Thank
What
No,
I
you.
because
want to say
Cat's in the
is,
car. Yeah.
you know, being a mentee, being a mentor, and now I fall in the range of a mentor. Um, I just want to say to Ray and Sharice, how proud I am of you guys with your platform and what you're doing and how you're getting out there the true essence of longevity in the business. To be able to accept direction and take it and absorb it and use it. Um, that's the biggest part of being a mentee and not taking things personal and just doing the job. Being a mentor, saying with the over 30 years of being in the business and being in a position where I can, make sure that people get in positions. Um, that part is it's not always easy, and you're not going to always meet the same people that have the right heart and the right spirit to really guide you in a way that you needed to be guided. But what you need to do when you're in that situation, just always remember to look at where God have me now. No matter what comes at you, no matter what they throw at you, whether it's good, bad, or ugly, and especially if it's ugly, you stand on the fact that God has put you in the room. Now, when they're saying things to you, and then if you ever want to know, hey, I don't know, because a lot of you guys are getting some wrong direction. And sometimes you get wrong directions because some people want to set you up for failure. And you're going to know when they want to set you up for failure because you're going to feel it in your heart.
Mm-hmm.
If you go into work and you don't feel good about being there, then you know that there's something there that's not right for you.
Yeah.
And that's all you can do is because he give us emotions that we can gauge where we are and how we feel. And over the years that I've done this, I have made it my business that whether it's good, bad, and ugly, we have good days and we have bad days. But I want most of your days to be good.
Mm-hmm.
And
Yeah.
if there's a bad day, because I might have to get in on you, but at the same time, I'm going to come back and say, hey, listen, only reason why that happened is because we can't have this, that, or the other happen because it's all business. It ain't going to never be personal because your personal business is not mine. Just don't bring it to work. That
Right.
means that means your clothing. I'm very particular about how you dress when you come to work. Very particular about that. And everyone should be because we got to remember we can't do what everybody else do. We have to
Yeah.
give them, we have to work, we got to look like we what we're asking for. And we're
Yeah.
asking for you working with me, I'm asking for you, not just for myself. I'm trying to make sure everybody get paid.
Mm-hmm.
I try and make sure everybody get that money. And if I'm going to ask for you to get that money, I want you to come and represent like you deserve that money.
Yeah.
So I just really wanted to get on here and just tell the girls they're working on a project with me right now. I'm trying to build a family where when I go from one project to another, I want a team. I'm in a position to do that. And it's just been wonderful. It's wonderful to be able to have a group of people that we pray together.
Yes, we
You
do.
know, we're right now I'm in a position where I could make it all about myself. But
Yeah.
I make sure I include everyone in it, everyone in my trailer. We are all a part of it. If they're giving me something, I'm going to mention them because it takes all of us to do it. And you're not going
Yeah.
to get that all the time.
You sure don't.
Yeah,
I'm a witness.
yeah. We just had
Raise a witness.
a little social media thing for this particular project we're working on, and I didn't just let them do me with David. I brought them in so everybody can introduce themselves
Mhm. Mhm.
and give them your IG so they can follow you too. Because
Mhm.
that's how we're gonna do. And as long as we stay together and we enjoy each other while we're working, because I'm gonna tell you, they will do things to try and break it up
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
intentionally.
Mm.
I'm smart enough to know it because I already know when they come to you
Mm-hmm.
and they want to tell you something. It might be true. It might be true, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna react on it.
Mm-hmm.
I'll go into my circle and go, okay, listen. this, that, and the other. They coming to us because this is what they want to happen. They're waiting to see it fall apart. This is what they expect from us. But whatever it is, better get it together because it ain't happening.
That's right.
Now, when we walk away from this, that might be a different story on whether we gather again. Because like I said, when you're building something, I'm building something that I want to carry with me and not just, okay, this time, that time. I'll figure it out. If you ain't working with me, then you're not working. Simple as
Well,
that.
it's been amazing. I can tell you that. We have been smiling. Roy, we've been smiling the whole time, haven't we?
Whole time. Cheeks hurt.
And are you guys, most of you guys, where are you all located? What areas?
Let's start with Elaine. Here, let me
Hi, Elaine.
Hey, Miss Fonda. Well, you know I'm in good old Texas. Yes, I'm in Texas.
Are most of you in Texas?
I'm in Arkansas.
So the reason why I'm asking, because I think I want to come to Texas and do a class. I think I want to come do a class. I'm going to talk to Sharice about it and Ray, and maybe we could do something through Vanity.
That would be awesome. We would love that.
Absolutely. Yes.
And just so you guys, the ladies know, and I don't know if you guys know, before I say I want to do a class, before I say all that, like everybody know who I am, let me just say this. My name is Vonda K. Morris. I am Local 706 for over 30 years. You can Google me. You can look up my resume. I do from everything in the trailer. Just to give you a prime example, Ava DuVernay, I did her first 2 projects all by myself. Hair, makeup, special effects. I cover it all. Anything you need, and not just the actual hands-on. I can tell you how to have longevity in the business and how to carry yourself so people cannot just, your work and your presence stands out.
True.
Because that's what it is. Because sometimes you can be working hard, somebody else is taking the credit. But if your presence is there, then they can't take your credit. Because they're going to know what you're doing.
That's powerful. We're going to have to cut just that piece out.
Yeah.
Right.
We got to keep running that one back.
Yeah, but I think I do. I think I want to come because I think Texas has a lot of business there. There's a lot of work there. And we all know who's controlling it. So, but if you know how to get in there to represent when you're there, I mean, because they're going to always need, they have one of us on there. They're going to need one of us. So when we get there, we can't disappoint. We got to show them. We got to step up, and you got to. You want to know everything you need to know. I don't care if you makeup, and I don't care if you hair, but there's tricks that you need to know that will be benefit knowing all.
So if you guys are watching our live right now, and if you would love to come to Texas, I don't care anywhere you are in the country, jump in our comments and in our DM and let us know if you would love to come to the class that Vonda is going to be held. We'll let you guys know when that and where that class will be. So jump in.
And I'm going to give you guys 3 days. I'm going to give 3 days.
Ooh, y'all don't even understand.
I'm going to sign up.
3 days.
Jump in our DMs and let us know if you would be interested, and we guys will give you the details as soon as we get them.
And then also what I'm going to do too is also while you're there, if you're not in the union, I'm going to tell you how to get in the union. And if you can show me that you got it, then I'll give you a letter of recommendation with it.
Mic drop.
Come on, mic drop. Just come on.
Did you hear that?
That's the
Wherever you are, jump in our DMs, tell all your friends on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Okay? Because we're streaming live from all these platforms right now.
This is what we do this for, right, Sharice? Like, I mean, we've been blessed too. God has put us in rooms with people like Miss Vonda who have just as big of a heart and really want people to succeed, like really want people to succeed.
But let
Yes.
me just tell
And
you guys something real quick. I'm sorry to interrupt you.
oh
I
no,
am
please.
I am in my bed.
I see that baby hair on
I
your
just
body.
came in from church and I was like, okay,
You're
I'm
on
gonna lay down
fire.
for a second. I saw you guys, and I first when I saw it, I saw you guys on, but I didn't see you guys having a guest today. So that's why then I saw all the panel. I was like, let me see if I can get in. And then because I was gonna come in and just talk to you guys if you guys didn't have a guest.
Hmm.
But you guys had everybody. When I seen Elaine, I was like, look. And then wait a minute, wait a minute, that's Catherine.
Yep.
Oh, she all dolled up on me today.
Yep. That's cat over there. She's smiling because she like, that's Miss Vonda.
She was on
Don't got me
Bass.
blushing. Stop.
I know these ladies because they were on Bass Reeves with us. And
Yeah.
listen, they're Bass Reeves, they're oh, the Artisans magazine is coming out and we have an article in it.
Oh,
I have an
nice.
article. Yeah, we have an article. It's up.
Oh, that's awesome.
They're pitching it for the Emmy.
Yes. So,
Congratulations.
yes.
That's
Yes,
huge.
ladies.
See,
So
that's
yeah,
what having a mentee, a mentor will do for you guys. That's the importance of being connected.
Hmm.
So,
and to say about connections, I met these ladies on Bass Reeves.
hmm.
I came out, I did my show, I hired, we had locals. They sent me who they want. I dropped them one by one. And I started finding more of us to represent us, to come in
Hmm.
and help with the work.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Because, and it was fine, it was a mixture, but everybody's not willing to work up under us. So if you don't
Hmm.
feel like you can, you don't need to. Bye.
Yeah.
Because there are so many of us trying to and want to
Hmm.
and need the opportunity to. So I do that everywhere I go.
Hmm.
Everywhere I go, I'm bringing in, I did it in Cleveland. I'll do it wherever I go. If there's
Hmm.
someone that wants to do this, that have the desire to do it, and I do, I do like the fact that if you love the Lord, I love that too,
Hmm.
because that determines the energy that I'll have with me, you know.
Hmm.
So I think that I love giving opportunity. I've done it since day one, since I've been in the business,
Hmm.
is give opportunity. So I love it. I'm willing to come to Texas and especially since I have a little time off while I'm having some time off. I think I do. But in between time, even if something comes up and I'm gone somewhere, I'll still maintain those 3 days.
Fun is
Okay.
Some
amazing.
point.
Does anybody have any questions? I know Miss Kiki had her hand raised a little minute
She like,
ago.
ooh, ooh.
Where I'm at? Hold on. I'm in the chat, y'all. Where I'm at?
No, we see
Okay.
you.
Oh, okay, cool. So no, I just wanted Miss Vonda K to know that I am in Detroit, Michigan, and I am willing to travel for knowledge and whatever else God got for me. That's what I want you to know. I'm not in Texas. I'm in Detroit, but I would travel.
That's good to know because if you ever, like, if I'm ever somewhere working, because I work everywhere, I've done projects in Detroit. Um, that's good to know because then you would be the first person that I would call.
Hmm.
Amen.
Hmm.
You
And
know,
Bonnie Kiki is so hungry. She's one of my mentees. She's so hungry, and I just love her drive. She's really, really sweet, and she's really good.
my kid
I
is from
love
Detroit.
Kiki. Yeah, I love
They in
Kiki.
Detroit.
Yeah,
And
George.
George, light skinned George, do
Yes,
makeup.
yes,
I met George.
yes,
Oh my
yes,
God, I love him.
yes. George has worked under me and learned the
Okay,
accent.
so backstory. I worked with George with Miss Christina the Glam Tech on her play project, My Hair, My Story, My Glory.
Oh, you did? Just want
Yes,
to.
ma'am. I was responsible for those big head pieces Miss
Hmm.
Christina created, the dancers that had to do the flips. She set me up. She was like, Kiki, you'll be my assistant today. And I was like, I had a little what was that? It was Red Saturn. She was on Instagram and she was like, I need an assistant for today. So I went and assisted. She told me about the play, and then she needed an assistant for the play. I'm thinking I'm just about to be running around handing her stuff, doing this, doing that. She handed me a big old headpiece after I had already braided the foundations for her. And she said, Kiki, put these on their head. I was like, oh my God. I said, them dancers, I know they was mad at me, baby. Y'all put so many bobby pins up there. And I said, all right, do your dance full out. They like, oh my God, it's so tight. I said, listen here. I said, if you get on that stage and you hit one flip and this thing come off, I said, you gonna mess it up for me and Miss Christina.
But
And
that's so important.
that's when you say, I'm not just gonna get ready, I'm gonna stay ready.
And I have.
And
I've
let me
been, ooh,
it's moments like that. It's just like with my key, I did Little in Atlanta.
I love
And she
little.
came in to do a day. She came to day check for one day. And I saw her and I called her over and I asked her if she had any kids. And she told me yes. And I had her there for the rest of the time. She had 60 days. From that, I did a class in Atlanta. I showed them how to get in the union in Atlanta. And she did a show in Atlanta, Holly with me. She did Bass Reeves with me, and she's in LA doing government cheese right now with me.
Mhm.
Yep.
I love it.
So it's
Awesome.
those times. It's just you show up, you do it. And it's a snowball effect.
Mhm.
It's a small snow, and just think that's going to lead to something else. And let me tell you guys something. No project is too small.
Right.
Amen.
I've done stuff when I worked with Ava DuVernay. I was just had downtime. I didn't need to do a show for nothing. I went over there and I worked for her. I did hair, makeup, anything that she needed done, effects, everything. No budget by
Mhm.
myself on my
Mhm.
downtime because my best friend was starring in it.
Mhm.
And
Wow.
she was like, you don't want to do it. It's no money. I was like, well, you in town, I'm in town. Let's just work. And
Mhm.
it was I Will Follow with Sally Richardson Whitfield. And I went to hang out with her and I did that. And I did Ava's next project by myself, hair and makeup, all by myself.
I
And
love
that's how I
it.
met David Oyelowo. And
Wow.
Wow.
I've been with him now for over 14 years.
That is awesome. And
So it's
George
little
was
moments
very,
like that.
very nice.
Yes,
Very
it's just to let
nice.
you guys know that trust God's timing. Don't
Amen.
worry about it. Keep doing the
Mhm.
best that you can. When you show up, show out.
Mhm.
And sometimes showing out is keeping quiet.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That's how Sharice got here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Sharice
That's
would come in
beautiful.
and do her job, and I go over there, and she's just like, "Hi." I was like, and I told her there, I said, "I want you to do the next project with me." And then on
Mm.
top of that, the person that I hired here, I told her she was coming.
Mm.
So,
That's what she do.
so what you do is when you do it, you show up. Sometimes it's just when you hear stuff, don't get involved.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Stay within your
Mhm.
department. Don't go
Mhm.
over there to this other department chatting because that's what they do. And
Mhm.
see, you don't do that. You just stay where
Yeah.
you are, stay low, stay quiet, deal with your, and whenever you work with somebody, whoever your head is, go make sure you introduce yourself. Make sure you
Mhm.
speak to them. And if the key says, well, you're not to, she says, well, let them know, well, I'm working. And if I never get a chance to say anything to her, I have to introduce myself to her.
Mhm.
Simple as that. I just, hi, my name is so and so. I like to introduce, I always introduce myself to the department head and the key.
Yeah.
And the key. So they, because some of those keys are crazy. I didn't even know that they were that crazy until people start telling me. People would walk by me and not say nothing. And I would be like, "Ma, why is she not saying nothing to me?" Because I've had a crazy key to say, "Oh no, you only deal with me."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
See, and
Yeah.
that's where then they get to tell you anything that I didn't say.
Right.
Mhm. Mhm.
And that's why I'm always in a group chat.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Don't create no chat without me. I need to know and hear everything. I may not comment, I may not say
Amen.
nothing, but I need to hear it and
Mhm.
see it because that eliminates. I don't like drama.
Mhm.
Mm-mm.
And that I'll tell anybody how to eliminate drama because I know I've been there, experienced it all. That eliminates drama. That keeps you. If something's going wrong, you'll know. If somebody else did something, you'll know not to do what they did.
Yeah.
If we
Yeah.
all just communicate and keep things within, and that's what I want to tell each and every one of you guys. Go up, go in, show out, lay low, because sometimes and look nice. And look nice because we always like it was like oh looking nice get you a compliment, get
Mm-hmm.
you
Mm.
noticed, no matter what. And it's always no matter what it is in Bass Reeves, people's like, how you gonna come look nice? So I'll figure it out.
That's right.
I'll figure it out, but uncomfortable,
Mhm.
inappropriate.
Yeah.
But most important, try and learn everything you can.
Mm-hmm.
Everything you
Yeah.
can. And remember what your mama told you with the best etiquette you could have. That's
Mhm.
what you want. And that'll get you a long ways.
Mm-hmm.
But I thank you
Absolutely.
ladies for allowing me to jump in. I saw you guys on. I love you guys so much. I am so proud of what you're doing. And I am cooking tomorrow.
Ooh. We'll be
What's
over.
the address? What time? Do I need to bring anything?
Yeah,
Do you need
yeah.
ice? A bag of
Call me
ice? What
later.
you need?
I'm making some jerk chicken too.
Ooh.
Yeah. We on the way.
I'll be all right. We
Look, can
love
we
you too,
carpool
Wanda.
in?
Thank you for stopping by.
All right,
We
you guys.
appreciate you and the mentor that you have been to us.
Thank
Yes, we
you.
thank
I hope you
you. We
guys
thank
took
you so much.
all that she gave you today, and
And
she's given
anybody,
everybody on our show.
yeah, and
So
if
thank you
anybody
for
have any
supporting
kind of
us.
questions they want to ask me, you can follow me and you can DM me and I'll answer.
Can
But
you
you
tell
gotta
And
them
say
your
that you follow Vanity or otherwise I'm not bothering you.
Wanda?
That
Can you
part.
give them your IG?
It's Vonda K Moore.
And what about
VONDA
on Facebook?
Vonda K Morris.
Okay.
And everything else
Ye-
is Vonda K Moore. And it's full Vonda K, VONDA KYEMOR.
Okay.
And then on Facebook is Vonda K Morris.
Are you on YouTube too?
Girl, you know I ain't that advanced. I barely can work
She
those two
look,
out.
she is today.
She is.
She
She
is
she is.
today.
Maybe I will when I do a class or two, but I'm not on there.
Okay.
Oh, that would be so awesome.
No,
Well, thank
no.
you for jumping
Thank
in,
you so
Wanda.
much,
You are
Miss
truly a
Vonda.
All
special
right,
gift.
all right, you guys. Love
thank
you
you.
guys.
Love you too.
Okay,
Hearts, hearts, hearts.
bye bye.
Send them up, everybody. Thank you so much. We love you, Wanda.
Love you too.
Well,
That
you
was so
guys, we have
awesome.
had a wonderful Vanities Live. We told you it was going to be special.
Before we leave, I want Zandria to come on and be able to introduce herself too. She was a little busy, so she got to come in late, but
Okay.
I want her to also introduce herself.
Come on, Zandria.
Hey, beautifuls. Can y'all hear me? Because I was having technical difficulties too.
Yeah,
We can hear
we
you.
can hear you.
Okay, so I am currently located in Little Rock, Arkansas. I am a natural stylist, braider, barber, dipping my hands into makeup. I just want to say really thank you for the opportunity. Life has really been life, but this whole industry has grounded me in being able to actually I'm a mentee of Miss Ray. So like I'm just saying thank you because it's I've been able to relate, far as following and what Vonda said, like I'm very quiet. I'm like one of those is I'm that sponge, that student always, because when you ring me out, it's like a burst. So it's been overwhelming, but not in a bad way. it's just so much knowledge because it's our industry is so big and it's beginning to be watered down. But when you're passionate about it and you find somebody that you can grab coattail to, like it's overwhelming and joy with love. So I really thank you for the opportunity, and I'm ready to just grab what I can get to where I can really I'm stepping out on faith. Definitely a product of that. Like I don't mind doing it because whatever's gonna happen is gonna happen. So it's been very informative with the notes that I've given. I've had nights where I've stayed up late trying to catch up on my assignments and just go back and reread my notes. And oh my goodness, when I went and got my kit, like, okay, I'm just excited for the whole journey to come. I don't know what it looked like, but I'm definitely ready for it.
Well, get ready, get ready, get ready. To all of you ladies, there's something great that's about to happen in your life. I dare you to expect something every day to happen, and you just watch and wait for it to happen. So start speaking it, walk it, and talk it. And to everybody that's listening, that's something I do every day. I expect something great to happen every single day, and I promise you it does. So I speak that on your lives and start walking it and talking to you guys.
Yes. And thank y'all again for joining us today. Listen, whoever was on the live today, I just really feel bad because
Y'all missed it.
y'all missed it. But whoever the girlies want to share the information with, if y'all, obviously there's a 3-day class coming up. So and it's connected to some. All I'm gonna say is y'all gonna want to take this class. I'm taking it. I don't care what I know, don't know. I'm gonna take the class. If I have an
Yeah, it's part
opportunity
of
and I'm
Vanity's
available,
life, okay?
that's part of it. Okay, for Sharice and I as well, because one thing Sharice always says is always be a sponge, always learn. And if you done learned everything, then you need to be on your deathbed.
Yeah,
So just as much as you guys are learning, we're learning as well from
absolutely.
everybody that comes onto the show. Even last week with Eric Marsh, learning about all the different microphones and the booms and everything. Sharice and I were at work talking about calling the different microphones out and stuff on people.
It's a
So,
lavalier.
yeah, it's the lavalier. Thank y'all so much for being on the live. Share this live with your friends. I'm gonna share it in our with our mentee group, and I'm sure Sharice is gonna share it in hers. And y'all just encourage whoever is not on their stuff to get on it because you may not have another opportunity to be able to jump on some of these things that are coming uh in our shoot are dropping in our lap per se. So thank y'all for being here. We're gonna keep y'all updated on when that's happening, right, Reese?
Yeah, it will. And go watch our review of this live on YouTube.
Yes, it'll be up and posted once this is over. So y'all have a happy Memorial Day weekend. Don't drink too much. Don't do too much because we need to see y'all back next Sunday when live at 5 or 3 p.m. Pacific.
Everybody have a great day. Bye
Y'all
bye.
have a great day. Bye. Sharice, you're gonna have to end it because it's not letting me.